Up until that, they assumed that what they communicated was crystal clear. I don't want to give them the advantage of knowing what I do and don't understand. Instead, I can create a whole conversation, which means I can create a whole relationship, a whole series of transactions. I can build what we call social capital or social currency by engaging in a conversation about something as low stakes as donut sandwiches. And that's what's really valuable. If you think about somebody who's trying to build relationships, someone who's trying to develop a business relationship for a client, someone who's trying to build a promotional argument with their boss, the thing that you need the most is to just have some sort of capital transactional exchange with the person in control of that fate, the client, the customer, the romantic partner, the boss. The way that you build that is through a series of transactions where they feel validated, authenticated, and heard. If you can make them feel like you understand them, they just have to feel it. It doesn't have to be true. And we know that the brain accepts emotional decisions before factual decisions. So if you can make someone feel like you agree with them, even if you don't, you're actually giving them more value than they're giving you. You have control of that relationship. So in my approach to business, and my approach to relationships, in my business, in my approach to most elements of life, I'm trying to understand where the other person is coming from without disclosing where I stand on that topic, until I get to a place where I have enough information that validates that where I stand is close to where they stand. And then I will disclose that, and in an effort to bring that relationship even closer together, right? That's how I handle it in general.
All right. What about when you're in full transparency mode?
In full transparency mode with my wife, what I'll do is I'll over-explain, right? I will tell her, here's what I'm thinking, here's what I'm feeling, here's where I'm coming from. And not only will I tell her what I understand about my position, I will also tell her about what I don't understand about my position, right? So as an example, I do a TV show. I'm on a TV show with History Channel. It's my second season. I've been traveling for about 5 months now. I've got one more month of travel. I travel somewhere between 25 and 35 days at a time.
Oh my God.
And then I'm home for 5 days or 10 days, right? So I'm missing out on these core months of my children, my 10-year-old son, my 6-year-old daughter. And at the beginning of the season, they had a high tolerance for me being gone. They're accustomed to me traveling. They're even accustomed to me traveling for months at a time, but they're not accustomed to me traveling for 6 months at a time. It's half a year. So for Christmas, I was home with my wife, and I'm walking her through my feelings about missing these elements of my children's lives. And I'm telling her, like, here's what I know I feel. I know I feel guilty. I know I feel sad. I know I miss them. I know that I'm doing it to help build the business and to help build the brand and to help, we live in a world where the best currency is eyeballs and awareness. And I know I'm building all that. And I know I'm building that for them. But it still hurts. And I don't know what to do with the hurts. And I feel like I'm letting you down. And I don't even know why I feel like I'm letting you down, because I'm bringing you a good paycheck and I'm giving you a good life. And I talk to you as often as I can, but I know you're still suffering because you have anxiety and because you have, you didn't sign up to be a mom without a dad there to help you. And no matter how many nannies and cooks and cleaners I hire, it's not the same thing as having a husband. And I just kind of put it in full transparency mode. I front end load what I know and what I don't know. And then I let her respond. And in that response, what I often find is that some of the things I don't know become known, because a lot of what I don't know is tied to how she perceives something. But also, when you have somebody that you're so close to that you can give that level of transparency, their inputs connect dots that you couldn't connect previously, or they highlight places where you connected dots incorrectly. And you can push back on that, and you can confirm that, and you can find great comfort and relief when you have those few people that you can open that level of transparency to.
Yeah, I want that for everyone. When you have